Here's the situation. Filmed some awesome drone footage. Maneuvering through the trees, no problem whatsoever. And all of a sudden, there was a massive power drain on the drone. I don't know why. It went from being great to not so great. So I'm like, okay, I'm bringing her over. I'm going to get her clear and I'm going to land it. Well, at that point, my drone decided it was time to go home. And so it stopped obeying any of my controls and went straight up. I hate cell phones. And it's up there. It's stuck up there. I estimate it's at least 30 feet. That's where it is. Yep, that's it. Well, bit of a pickle. I can see my drone, but I can't get to my drone. I am not a raccoon or any type of mammal that climbs trees very, very well. A bear, a squirrel. I'm an old man that's lost his drone. Now, the tree that it's closest to, not the tree that it's in, but the tree that it's closest to, is a dead pine. Now, the maple that the tree proper is furthest away from, it's stuck in a branch really close to that dead pine. I could get my chainsaw and cut the dead pine down. I'd rather not do that. So I came up with an idea. So here's the idea. I have a wrist rocket. Now, what I normally shoot out of this wrist rocket, or what I used to a long time ago, was steel ball bearings. If by any chance I had hit a branch, that might knock the drone out. But if I actually hit the drone, it could send a stainless steel ball bearing straight through it. So I started thinking, okay, what's ball bearing like that might not destroy my drone? So I have a bag of my son's super balls from when he was a kid. I have no idea why I kept this, but I have it. So that's a possibility. However, with the distinct possibility that those too may damage my drone, I have tennis balls. I have never once attempted to shoot a tennis ball from a wrist rocket. But I'm going to give it a try. And you're going to get to see the results. I'm an idiot. But of course you probably already gathered that. Look at this. There's no way I can use this. It's too narrow. Well, I guess we're going to try the super balls. Time to try the super balls. Okay. Like I said, it's been a long time since I used one of these. Ooh. That was, oh, and I didn't lose it either. It's like, I have so few. Okay, that was not a smiley face, but this is a smiley face. It's a little bit bigger around than what I'm used to shooting with it. I have no idea where that went. Okay. You know, I've only got about 200 of them in that bag. So we will see what happens. Way off. We'll see what happens. Well, that huge bag is now dwindled down to probably about 20. I missed every single time, and now I can't even shoot these last few to attempt because my wrist rocket broke. And then depression set in. Nope, believe it or not, I found a lot. I would say well over half of all of them. Yeah, leave no trace, right? Oh. There's another one. Well, I'm going to spend another little bit of about a half an hour, 45 minutes, continuing to look for those super balls. Okay, folks, this is day 4 of the drone retrieval saga. And before I go completely nuclear and cut down a tree to see if it's enough to shake the drone out of the tree, I decided on a second option. The Slingshot just didn't gut it. Just didn't cut it. Matter of fact, I'm still finding ammunition all over the place. So it was just not big enough, apparently. So I decided to go with the big guns. Yes, that's right. The Nerf tennis ball gun. 75 feet. Let's break it out. Oh yeah, folks. It's time to get serious. Now, before I do something harsh, something rash, and blow my drone to smithereens, this particular device has multiple settings so that I can control the amount of energy thrusting this tennis ball through the air. I'm ready to go. Now, I'm only going to go about halfway. Or not. Okay. Up here. Okay. Very low energy right now. If I pull this all the way back, this could probably go into the next state. I have no idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a practice one. Not anywhere toward my drone. And I'm just going to see how far and how powerful this is going to go. And once I think I got the right setting, then we're going to go for the drone. Less than impressive. We're going for gold, baby. We're going for gold. It just might work. It's showtime, folks. Oh yeah. "75 feet my foot. The balls are too heavy. I've got to get to the dollar store to see if I can get some lighter balls. Before it rains. My mission to acquire lighter weight ammunition at the dollar store failed. If I can't rely on state-of-the-art firepower, I'm going to go old school. Let's do this thing. Bazinga! You know what? It's a little broke. It's just a little broke. Right there. Just a little broke. I think I can fix it. I think I can fix it. Oh. Looks like the camera's in decent shape. Now, time to get the E6000 industrial adhesive. Well, folks, the drone recovery was a tough op. I lost a good arrow along the way. Mistakes were made. The squeakers had to be sacrificed in order to make the arrows. But now is not the time for remorse. That will come another time. Now, it's time to get this little guy home. It's time for healing. Time to mend old wounds. And get this guy back into the air. Well, folks, as always, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time.